first of all, can I just ask you about the news from this week that your captain, James Tavernier, is going to be leaving the club? Just how important a figure has he been for your own development since joining the club?
I feel like from when I first came in, if there's someone that had my corner, it was Tav. I feel like he supported me in moments where I need supported, and even from when I began playing, he was like someone pushing my corner for me to play. And whilst he's on the pitch, you know what he gives and you know what he provides to the team. His leadership, it's amazing, and it's something that we all need in this dressing room.
What do you think Rangers are going to be missing when Tavernier moves on?
I feel like you're going to miss a lot from him. Obviously, when you have someone who's been here for 10, 11 years, experience, that knows the league, that knows how it is to be at Rangers, you're going to miss a lot. But I feel like there's a lot of characters that can step into his position, and him sending us, like him leaving, is like a benefit for us also in terms of the people that can fill into his shoes and understand the way to be at this club.
Just when you mentioned there about understanding the club, was he one of the first people you spoke to when you arrived in the dressing room? Did he try and relay what it means to you when you first signed?
Yeah, when I first signed, it was like, it was a difficult moment for me. I didn't know where I was coming into. I think I've said this a few times. It's a club that's the size of Rangers, you never really understand. But I feel like his calm leadership kind of carries you through. Like he's not a loud leader. He's not very prominent in the way he goes about things. It's very good the way he goes about things, and it makes it easy for you. It makes you calm, even on the pitch. It makes you feel calm and makes you feel like you can just play your game.
Manny, Tav's had so many ups and downs during his time here. How much of a desire is it within the boys in the dressing room to make sure that he goes out on a high with another title?
Look, I think we all know what we need to do towards now and the end of the season, and I feel like this would be the perfect sender for him if we could lift the title. Although we've got to take one game at a time and make sure we win every game, I feel like this is something we're all fighting for. And now hearing the news, I think it's something that we even want to fight for even more. Because I feel like when you leave a club after 10 years, the only way, or 10, 11 years, the best way to leave the club is by lifting the title and bringing something to the fans and people remembering your legacy.
Tav's been in the headlines this week, but so have you. There's been a lot of speculation around your own future. Some pretty big clubs have been sort of linked with you. I mean, that must seem pretty crazy considering where you were, 12 months ago. Yeah,
look, I don't really read into stuff like that. I just like focus on the job that I'm doing here. And look, if there's noise going on, look, I'm happy for the noise. It's a great, let's say, achievement, I guess, or something that you can look to know that you're doing well. But I feel like for me, right now, I'm focused on taking it game by game and winning the title and bringing it back for this club because I love it here.
You spoke there about James Tavernier and your corner when you came in, Manny. Is there a particular game or conversation or any specific memory that kind of stands out from that time where it was difficult for you, but he was there in your corner?
I think I remember when Danny Rowe came in, there was a period, I think we had Hibs away, and I think I came on, I think around that time, he probably had a chat with me, Tav had a chat with me, that your opportunity is coming soon, and then I think it was the game after that, just after the international, where I did end up playing against Livingston. And I feel like moments like that, like kind of lift you up as a player, and feel like your teammates have trust in you that you can go out and perform. And I feel like you got to be grateful for moments like that and what you can give.
What was his message? Danny said that he had a kind of message for the group and spoke to the group before the news came out. What was his message, and did anyone speak up after he'd spoken up? As you say, a real appreciation from the group that they want to send him out on a high?
I don't know, it was a tough moment, when he gave us the message. I think we're all a bit shell-shocked, No one really spoke up after, but I feel like we all congratulated him at the end and showed our love, and I feel like it was a moment that we all knew that now we've got to really kick on for the rest of the season and we've got to bring something back for him.
And just lastly, playing alongside Nacho Giga the last couple of months, how have you found that? You guys have had some really good games, seems to be a partnership that's working well.
Oh, it's good, like playing alongside him. I think it doesn't really matter who I play alongside. I think whether I play alongside him, John Suter, or whether it's Dujon, sometimes he's been centre back. I feel like everyone, we communicate well, we talk to each other. Obviously moments where you go under pressure in games, we can get through it together, and I feel like obviously with Nassar, he's got a lot of attributes, he's very fast, so he covers very well, so it's like playing alongside whoever I'm happy with, and I feel like as a team we need to be ready to play alongside whoever, because anything could happen in football.
How beneficial, Manny, was the break to Spain last week, and how re-energised do you feel from these last games?
I think the break was one of the best things we've done. I feel like getting close to players you may not speak to as much was probably very ideal, and I feel like now I'm probably having more conversations with people that I didn't have conversations with as much before, and that's why I feel like it was a good bonding experience for us, and also a chance for us to go out and play in the heat, which you don't really get much here, and it was very enjoyable, you know. I feel like it was something that I really enjoyed.
Just on your future, mate, in the summer, do you see yourself staying here, committing? Obviously, you've got a contract, commit yourself to another season at the club. You know, you've got the potential of the Champions League if you do win the league as well, which you might not get elsewhere. Do you see yourself staying at least another season at Rangers, or is it something that will be decided by you in the club in the summer if it arises?
Look, I haven't heard anything. I see myself being here. I've still got 4 years left on my contract, whether that's a run down my contract. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to carry on being here.
Manny, you were named the PFA Team of the Year. How did that feel?
Oh, you know, it was a bit of a shock, you know, because I started playing a bit late. I think I started playing around November time. But to be named in there, I can't be more grateful to my teammates, to the staff here, and also for the other recognition from the players in the league. It's like something I probably didn't expect, but something I probably kind of earned. And look, it's a moment, my first season here. I came from Peterborough last year, and in my first season to get recognition to be in the Team of the Year, it's a moment you don't really forget.
Did it surprise you if you were the only Rangers player in that team?
Yeah, it did, but I feel like it's hard, you know, for other people to vote, because throughout the season we've been fighting to be up there, and there was a lot of players that have done very well this season. And look, you can't change the votes have been voted, and yeah, we were all a bit shocked, but it's fine.
A big game for you this Sunday, I guess. They're all big games between now and the end of the season. How do you find these games? Played a very distinctive style of play this season.
It's a very good team, you know. The style of football they play, they take you into areas you don't really want to be defensively. But I feel like when we played them this season, the key is staying together as a team and staying tight as a team and picking your moments when you want to press them, or picking your moments when you want to do something. But I feel like the togetherness in the team is very good at this moment in time, and I don't think there's many teams that could stop us, but we just got to keep staying together and playing the football that we know we can play and taking our opportunities.
How different is the mood in the camp from when you first came in here at the start of the season?
There's a lot of a change, you know. I feel everyone's got a smile on their face every day, everyone's heads are up. I feel like even in training, you can feel the togetherness in training. Like, I don't know, like when you have go through phases throughout seasons, the change in moods always change, and I feel like now we've been on a positive run. I think we've only lost one game in however many. I feel like everyone knows that there's a real opportunity for us.
Last one, David, please.
Just wondering, Manny, you spoke about James Tavernier always having your corner. I wonder what impact he's had on you personally going forward in your development.
Oh, look, I must say, like, someone who's as experienced as him, or someone who's, I would say, a little bit inexperienced as me, is someone you can look up to and strive to, having a career such as that. And look, there's moments in your career where you may go through harder times, especially here. It could be you could go through hard times, and I feel like someone like him is someone you can learn off, someone you can see that their behavioural characteristics, what you can take from them, and I feel like it's a great opportunity to play alongside someone like that, and it's an honour to play alongside someone like that.